Hey everybody, welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. I'm getting into a band for the first time that I know a little bit of. I don't know a whole lot of their music, but this is a brand new song from them called The Price of Grace. This is the band Convictions. I'm excited. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking because I'm excited to get into this. If you like what you see by the end of this video, I would ask you to hit the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say. So let's do that now through the band Convictions and their song The Price of Grace. Before I hit play, I'm already noticing something with this credits they've got here on the pause screen. It says based on a true story by C.J. English. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the sisters from the band Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyway, let's get right into this. Ooh, I like that opening already. Oh, what?
Circles and circles, rolling around the room. This phone call, I'm in denial, lost in the setting of your silence.
What?
Lost in the setting of your silence. They found the note you left behind, and the lethal dose you took the night. We lost touch when the basement door was melted through.
What? Hold it. I have questions. Number one, you didn't have to go so hard, my dude. Holy crap, that was so good. I feel like I've lost part of my face with how face melting that was. This is good. Alright, I'm gonna back it up just a little bit, because my computer kind of glitched on me for a second, so I'm just gonna kind of back it up a little bit, because this is, dude, I want to hear it again anyway, so we'll back it up, we'll keep going.
When the basement door was melted
Oh, that sliding that's happening with the guitars. Whew. So maybe that wasn't a glitch, because it did it again.
I hope the price of grace was what the death of pain, 'cause I feel like I'll never find peace with the way you left me. I hope the price of grace was what the death of pain, 'cause I curse the day you gave up on everything. I can't see a light, there's no result, I'm finding nothing. Filling empty bottles, drinking myself sick. Smash my soul to pieces, shattered glass beneath my teeth. Malice fills the void. Malice fills the void. How could you leave your family behind?
Oh man, fair question.
You demons and gave in to suicide. You deserve to survive.
How? Good grief. My soul was not prepared for that. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Holy cow. I mean, okay, I will say this. The musical content matches the weight and the heaviness of the lyrical content. We'll put it that way. I think this is... Okay, I'm gonna make an interesting comparison here. About a month ago now, almost exactly a month ago, the band Amongst Wolves released their song Voices, which is a song that speaks against the romanticism of suicide that has been seen in rock music lately. And I feel like this is very much in the same vein as that, where this is looking at the weight and sorrow and tragedy and pain and, frankly, anger that gets left behind in the wake of suicide. The kind of wake that doesn't get talked about too much. And so, man, this, like I said, I feel like they're almost kindred spirits in, not at all in their delivery, but in their, I guess, in their genesis, so to speak, and what their starting point was. Suicide is bad and should not be celebrated. And there's some nuance to that, which I'll talk about later, but holy crap, this song is powerful. Ugh, okay. Now that I know that instrumental assault is coming, I am not prepared in the slightest. Let's do it again.
Rock that you leave your family behind. You embrace your demons and gave in to suicide. You deserve to survive.
Dude, I got nothing.
Hey man, I know you may not ever get the chance to hear this, but I just wanted to tell you that I love you. One last time. I've never felt so alone. I don't know why you did it. Didn't you just say something?
Oh.
Why didn't you just warn me? Can't even go back home, because you're not there anymore. You're my brother. I would have done anything for you. I miss you.
What happened to brother?
Oh, man.
You said we'd grow old together. I'm reaching out to the heavens. Can you hear my voice? How can I live on knowing that this was your choice?
Oh.
I will carry.
I have not been having good luck with my phone. Because I record all this with my phone. And the last few videos, I have knocked my phone down. And it's really getting on my nerves. But I'm going to back it up to like the middle of that phone recording. Just because that... This is powerful, man. And I wasn't expecting that abrupt transition from that soft melody to aggression again, because you have this mournful phone recording that just transitions into absurd heaviness. And dude, this song, this is hard. Hard, yes, it's hard, heavy music, but it's almost hard to listen to. Let's keep going. Hopefully I won't knock my freaking phone down again.
I would have done anything for you. I miss you.
What happened to brothers forever? You said
I
we
love that.
grow together. I'm reaching out to the heavens. Can you hear my voice? How can I live on knowing that this was your choice?
Here we go.
I will carry your memory until the day that I die. To keep you alive.
Good Lord. Oh. This song has got to be the heaviest and most angry song I have heard in a long time. It just like, it's like a kick in all the emotions. Like, good grief. I said it where the heaviness of the music matches the heaviness of the lyrics. And I don't even mean like, I don't even mean like the lyrics are necessarily like visceral, but the subject matter is so painful. And it's a challenge. You know, I'm scrolling through the comments right now on their YouTube video, and it's amazing how many people are connecting with this. You know, they're just completely connecting. You know, if they've had similar stories, friends who have committed suicide, family members who have committed suicide, and somebody says the song's heavy, both with the riffs and the meaning. Couldn't agree with that more. And man, when we start getting into suicide, like, it's so challenging because I don't know anybody that's not been impacted by that in some way or another. And it's not an easy thing to talk about because it does bring up so many emotions, and it's legitimately just kind of a challenging thing. And so it's you know, you kind of want to be careful like what you say and how you say it, because we don't want to say the wrong things. But, you know, I've had conversations where people ask, hey, is suicide a sin? You know, if somebody chooses to kill themselves, is that a sin? And one of the most interesting aspects of that conversation that I ever heard from a pastor, my pastor, was, would we say that about somebody who chose to do 100 miles an hour and got in a car wreck and they died? They died as a direct result of their choice. Their choice ended their life. And so there's nuance to it, and it's not just a simple black and white kind of thing, because we don't know what's going on in people's heads. We don't know the battle going on in their heart. And but they ask some very difficult questions in this song, like what happened to brothers are forever? How could you leave your family? Like, I curse the day you left everything behind. Man, those are raw emotions, and I think fair questions. Let's talk about that chorus for a minute, because that chorus was huge, man. Vocally, that was amazing. I mean, so good. But that chorus, man, I hope the price of grace was worth the gift of pain, because I feel like I'll never find peace but the way you left me. And then they repeat, you know, I hope the price of praise was worth the gift, or the price of grace was worth the gift of pain, because I cursed the day you gave up on everything. And so this is, we try to have grace with everybody, you know, grace for their problems, grace for their struggles, because we have struggles too. Everybody struggles. So we try to live and operate with grace. When people make mistakes, we try to extend grace to them, and we try to do so as well as we can. And so when we know somebody is struggling and we try to extend grace, is that grace worth the price of the pain that they can cause? And when you frame it into this, where it's suicide, and we extend grace for their struggle, we extend grace and try to show them love, and then they make this choice. That's a hard question, but it's one that I feel like we ask. Was anything I did worth it? Like, did I make a difference? Was it worth that? Was the price of grace worth the pain they just caused? And I think most people would probably say that yes, as painful as it is, yes, it was worth it. You don't know, like I say, you don't know what's going on inside of people, and so you have no clue. And what I like is at the end he says, I will carry your memory until the day that I die to keep you alive. And I think that's their way of saying, you know what, the price was worth it. I'm angry, I hate this, I'm so broken that you made this choice. I hate it, but I'm gonna still carry your memory. I'm still going to do what I can to keep you alive, and so it's, like I said, I think it's a roundabout way of saying, yes, the price of grace was worth the gift of pain. And there's not a pretty way to put a bow on this and say, oh, look, here's the answer everybody's looking for. There's not a way to do that. This is a blunt, hard, honest look at this awful thing that we endure. And man, this song, holy moly, man, this was just insane how heavy this was. I could not believe the heights and depths they reached to pull out something so astoundingly brutal. And those guitars, the drums, the vocals, man, holy Moses, this was insanely heavy. I'm amazed at the different effects they used. The way they were able to make some of those sounds with the guitars were just nuts. The way the guitars kind of like climbed as they shrieked, and just all of it was so good and just so well done. And so I'm going to give this song a firm 10 out of 10. This is an early contender for Song of the Year. We'll put it that way. Really well done. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's The Price of Grace by Convictions. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Did you like it? Hate it? Indifferent? Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing. What are your thoughts on it? I want to know. If there are any songs you want me to check out, I'd ask you to go ahead, just leave a comment. I'll get to it. Or you can email me at lyrical.resonance.ia@gmail.com. It's right here. You can email me and I will add it to my schedule. So yeah, that's that, man. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'd ask you, if you liked what you saw, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say here at Lyrical Resonance. And before you go, maybe check out one of these videos, because you might find a song you haven't heard yet, or an artist you haven't heard yet, or maybe you just want to hear my thoughts on one of these two songs. Check them out. And I'll see you on our next one. But until then, stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you soon.